All right. Appreciate everybody being here today. This is Arbor Day 2013. This is March 1st. Arbor Day in Tennessee is always held the first Friday in March. So today is the first Friday in March, and Arbor Day is something we celebrate every year here in the Kingsport for over 27 years now. We've had an Arbor Day celebration at different schools, and today's school is Jefferson. That's right. So what I'd like to start out is thanking our sponsors. First sponsor would be the City of Kingsport. The guys that many of you seen coming in the doors are the city workers that planted two trees for Arbor Day that's in the courtyard behind us here. We'd also like to thank Domtar that sponsors this event, Keep Kingsport Beautiful, the Kingsport Tree Advisory Board, the National Arbor Day Foundation, the Tennessee Department of Agriculture, Forestry Division, and Evergreen Garden Center is where we purchased the trees from this year. So I'd like to thank everybody, all the sponsors. Could you give us a little hand here? All right, and to start us out, the mayor will read a proclamation about Arbor Day.
Y'all in the 9th grade or 10th? Are any of you married? No? How about girlfriends and boyfriends? You know, the longer we prolong this, the more you get to stay out of school, right? Well, this is a very serious event, and every year the city's pleased to plant trees for Arbor Day. And Louis Boswell is our official tree expert in the city of Kingsport, and he has a degree. If you need to know anything about trees, he's the person to ask, and I'll give you his phone number here in a minute, and his cell phone. But he is certainly, he knows a lot about trees, and again, this is a very serious event, and we take pride in doing it every day, and every day to try to plant a tree. Every week and every year we proclaim Arbor Day in Kingsport, and it is this day. And the proclamation states, founded in 1917 as a modern industrial city, John Nolan, the father of urban planning, provided the city its iconic and still beautiful layout with deliberate illusion of the city's natural beauty. Kingsport continues to recognize the need to deliberately feature the natural landscape and beauty of the city, as evidenced by the fact Kingsport has been designated a Tree City USA for 27 years. To keep with this tradition, the city annually observes Arbor Day, recognizing that trees can reduce the erosion of our precious topsoil and wind and water, cut heating and cooling costs, moderate the temperature, clean the air, and produce life-giving oxygen and provide habitat for wildlife. Trees in our city increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of this business area, and beautify our community. Therefore, I, Dennis Phillips, Mayor, City of Kingsport, on behalf of the Board of Mayor and Aldermen, do hereby proclaim Friday, March 1st, 2013 as Arbor Day in the city of Kingsport, and ask each and every one of you to join us in celebrating this great day, because what would the city of Kingsport be if there were no trees?
Like an apple tree.
Where would the apples come from, right? No apples.
They won't be able to breathe.
Okay. And I would challenge all of y'all within the next year to ask your parents to plant at least one tree. And when you're my age, you can sell it to the sawmill for lumber. Thank y'all.
Next, we have Brandon Lemons with the Tennessee Department of Agriculture, Division of Forestry, to explain to us Tree City USA.
Okay, first of all, we want to thank the Kingsport City guys again, the landscaping crew, because they work every day to keep all of our trees really nice in the city here. So I want to thank those guys. This award is to have Kingsport recognized as a leader in the management of urban forest and to recertify Kingsport for its 27th consecutive year. There are 4 qualifications for getting this award. You have to do 4 different things. First of all, you have to have a tree ordinance. You have to spend at least $2 per capita. You have to have a tree board, and you have to have an Arbor Day celebration, which we're having right here today. There's also a maple leaf that will be given to the city that they get to put on a plaque downtown that they have for 27 years now to recertify the city.
Explain that $2 per capita, what that means.
That's spending $2 per every person in the city on trees, something for trees. So there's a lot of money goes into it too, and the city does really good, and the tree board does really good with it. So,
all right, thank you, Brandon. And as part of that, we want to show everybody our flag that we've got from Tennessee Department of Agriculture. So they're going to show us the flag here. This flag will be flown on Industry Drive at my office for the next month. So if you go by and you see this flag flying, that's where my office is, and that will remind you this day that we had Arbor Day, and that the city of Kingsport is also a Tree City, USA. So thank you very much for that, Brandon. Next we have, everybody clap. Thank y'all. All right, next we have Dan Warnick with Domtar to present the Notable Tree of Kingsport presentation.
How you guys doing? Is this lunchtime or class time?
Class time.
Should I talk really slowly then? All right. Well, Domtar is a proud sponsor of the Notable Tree Program in Kingsport. The Notable Tree Program is a way that we recognize and thank people that maintain and preserve special trees within the city limits of Kingsport. These trees are nominated based on size, condition, historical interest, or other special interest, or special significance. They are then voted on by the Tree Advisory Board, which I'm part of, and Lewis is part of, and Brandon is part of. And then once we deem it notable, it's placed on the city's register of notable trees and recognized during this celebration. This year we have one tree. It's a slippery elm, otherwise known as Ulmus rubra. Can you all say Ulmus rubra?
Ulmus rubra.
That's the scientific name for slippery elm. And it's located on the corner of Fort Robinson Drive and Center Street on the city right-of-way. This tree is over 100 inches in circumference and over 58 feet tall and has a crown of over 5,000 square feet. This tree was nominated by Miss Celia Cox, and I don't believe she's here.
Yes, she is.
Oh, there you are.
You please come down.
I have a nice little plaque for you. I'd like to thank you for nominating this tree and promoting the care of trees in the city of Kingsport. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And there's even a picture of the tree on there.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dan, and we thank Ms. Cox for submitting that tree. I actually have forms today. If any of your teachers have trees that you might know of as a special tree in the city of Kingsport or one of the largest of its kind in the city of Kingsport, the tree board would love to know about that. So please see me afterwards. I also want to tell you a little bit about the trees we planted here for y'all. There's one on this side. It's got a big yellow bow in it, and there's one on this side that has a big yellow bow on it. They are both Cherokee Brave Dogwoods. And here in a few weeks, you'll start seeing the blooms open up in those, and those will be a red bloom with a white center. And those trees are something that you can come back years from now and say that you was here the day those trees were planted. And they was part of this Arbor Day celebration. So we appreciate, once again, the city workers for planting those. And we're going to close our ceremony today with a song.
Majesties above the fruit and plains, America, America, God shed His grace on thee, and crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
That was great. Appreciate everybody that came today and to celebrate this Arbor Day with the City of Kingsport and Jefferson Elementary. And we look forward to next year's Arbor Day and hope you'll be able to attend there also. Thank you very much.